So Bobby. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm ambushing you with a dad joke.
Okay.
So what did the grape do when he got stepped on?
What?
He let out a little whine. So I should stick to the MoneyWise FAQ?
Yes.
All right.
How does participating in an FSA or an HSA affect my payroll?
In most cases, these are pre-tax arrangements that allow an employee to save for certain kinds of health-related expenses on a pre-tax basis. So what this will do is reduce your Social Security and Medicare liability and reduce your federal and state taxable wages by these pre-tax arrangements.
A lot of people confuse an HSA and an FSA. What are the differences?
So an HSA is a health savings account. It's generally an account that an employee can have if they are on a high deductible health plan. It has certain limits for a single person and it has certain limits for a married person and for families. Your health savings account, any money, any funds that go in there can stay in there. So if you have a health savings account for years, you can put money in there, and those funds actually can be invested on some level and can grow tax-free. So it is a tax-benefited account that has no cap on when those funds have to be spent, but they do have to be spent on health-related expenses. The FSA is a flexible spending account, and it is an account that at the beginning of the year, any employee, whether they have a high deductible health plan or not, can say, I'm going to put aside X dollars for health expenses. That total can be reimbursed up to the total, whether the employees put that away. It's part of the risk that comes for the employer. But those funds are a use or lose proposition.
How will this look or get reported on someone's pay stubs or their W-2s?
Yeah, on your pay stubs, you should see these as deductions, right? You should see a very clear, this is how much was withheld for your HSA, and this is how much was withheld for your flexible spending account. If you wouldn't normally have both, but whichever one you have, you should see it very clearly. On your W-2s, it's a little trickier to see. There is a specific code in box 12 for the health savings account. There isn't one for the flexible spending account, but you would see a reduction in your box 1 wages or your box 3 wages or your box 5 wages. Let's use you want to put away $12,000 and let's say you made $72,000 was your gross salary, right? Your box 1 wages, your federal taxable wages would show that it was $60,000. You'll know that your gross pay was $72,000, but that $12,000 that you put into your flexible spending account is reduced. Some employers will put that information in box 14, which is the informational box. Some employers won't for your flexible spending account. Again, for your health savings account, that amount will show up in box 12. The other thing I should add that I didn't talk about is that the other key difference between a flexible spending account and a health savings account is that with the health savings account, employers can make contributions on behalf of their employees. Those also need to get reported on your W-2s. For a flexible spending account, in general, an employer doesn't make contributions on those.
Is this something that I could only get through my employer?
For your flexible spending account, no, and you can only have this through your employer. For your health savings account, if you have a high deductible plan and your employer doesn't offer a health savings account, or their provider doesn't offer a health savings account, or you don't like the provider of their health savings account, you can establish your own separate health savings account. But in general, both of these benefits are benefits that are found through your employer.
This is all great information. I'm sure people will find this extremely helpful because it's confusing.
It is confusing, Bobby. Thanks for the question. If you have questions about this or any other payroll-related issues, subscribe to our newsletter from our website or follow any of our socials on Instagram, LinkedIn, or our YouTube channel.
Feel free to give the office a call or stop in. We're right in downtown Charlottesville. Any one of us can answer any questions you have.
My name's Sean.
This is Bobby.
And this has been a MoneyWise FAQ.